Hey, this is Erika Awakening from TapSmarter.com. Welcome back to day 10 of the 30-day World Peace Challenge. Today we're going to address the issue, the idea that there are some mistakes that can't be corrected and therefore can't be forgiven. This is pretty radical stuff. This is what we call radical forgiveness. And in theory and in truth, all mistakes are reversible. If you want to think about what that means for a minute, it's a pretty amazing idea, because it means that no illnesses are incurable, all seeming wrongs can be forgiven, and it means that we can resurrect the dead, which I know a lot of people aren't ready yet to accept, and I don't claim yet to be able to do it. However, we will. There's no doubt in my mind. No doubt, no doubt. And it all comes down to forgiveness. Just how radically can you forgive is going to be the measure of how big your miracles can be. In truth, there's no order of difficulty in miracles. Course in Miracles teaches us this. But to our ego mind, there does appear to be a difference. And it does appear to be harder to raise the dead than it is, for example, to manifest money. But in truth, they're the same. So, let's go on karate chop. Even though there's a part of me that still believes some mistakes cannot be corrected, some sins are unforgivable, I can't ever really forgive a murderer, because I believe his mistake can't be corrected. I don't believe I'm powerful enough to raise the dead. I also think some diseases are incurable. And as long as I have these beliefs that some mistakes cannot be corrected, there is no hope for world peace. Nobody will ever have peace as long as we're still believing in death and unforgivable wrongs and incurable diseases. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm still refusing to forgive myself for mistakes I made in the past. I'm refusing to forgive my brothers and sisters for mistakes they made in the past. My cat had kidney failure last year, and we saved him through tapping. But there's a part of me that's still seeing him as a cat who has an injury. A cat who will never be 100% healthy again. Or might have a shorter lifespan. I still can't fully forgive myself for mistakes I made in his care. And in the larger sense, seeing myself as mother and father of the entire planet, I don't see how I'll ever forgive myself for the original sin, the separation from God, the war between women and men, and all the suffering that has ensued as a result of that separation. It was a big mistake separating from God. I thought it would be a fun experiment. But I cut myself off from the source of my power. And now it appears that I'm powerless to go back and fix the whole thing. I need to erase aging. I need to erase sickness. I need to erase suffering. I need to erase incurable illnesses. I need to erase death. I need to erase every wrong that's ever been committed. This feels totally daunting. This feels totally overwhelming. I don't even know where to begin. I can't seem to fully forgive myself. All the mistakes I made with my partner, the mistakes I made with my cat, the mistakes I've made in relationships, the mistakes I've made in my business, the mistakes I've made with my family. Seems like I'll never fully forgive myself. Mistakes I've made with money. The list goes on and on and on. I'll probably hold these grievances forever. And this will be mirrored back to me by others refusing to forgive me. I'm constantly using past history as a way of deciding how I'm going to respond to people. I just did this a week or so ago. I had not heard from this guy for a year. And my response to him was as if everything that happened a year ago were still alive today. When am I going to stop reacting to the present as if it were the past? I sure don't like it very much when other people do that to me. When my partner ignores my emails because he doesn't have respect for me because of things that happened years ago. I feel like I'm in a prison of the past. Why am I not responding to everyone as if I just met them, with no stains from the past? Because in truth, the person I encounter today is not the person from a year ago. What if I could really see that? I'm open to new possibilities. Okay, let's go to A Course in Miracles. Let's go on Karate Chop again. Weakness, which looks in darkness, cannot see a purpose in forgiveness and in love. The light of strength is constant, sure as love, forever glad to give itself away, because it cannot give but to itself. Light and joy and peace abide in me. Let's go on the top of your head. You think you are the home of evil, darkness, and sin. You think if anyone could see the truth about you, he would be repelled, recoiling from you as if you were a poisonous snake. You think that if what is true about you were revealed to you, you would be struck with horror so intense that you would rush to death by your own hand, living on after seeing this being impossible. These are beliefs so firmly fixed that it is difficult to help you see that they are based on nothing, that you have made mistakes is obvious, that you have sought salvation in strange ways, have been deceived, deceiving, and afraid of foolish fantasies and savage dreams, and have bowed down to idols made of dust. All this is true by what you now believe. Today we question this, not from the point of view of what you think, but from a very different reference point, from which such idle thoughts are meaningless. These thoughts are not according to God's will. These weird beliefs He does not share with you. This is enough to prove that they are wrong. But you do not perceive that this is so. Why would you not be overjoyed to be assured that all the evil that you think you did was never done? That all your sins are nothing? That you are as pure and holy as you were created? And that light and joy and peace abide in you? Your image of yourself cannot withstand the will of God. You think that this is death, but it is life. You think you are destroyed, but you are saved. The self you made is not the Son of God. Therefore, this self does not exist at all. And anything it seems to do and think means nothing. It is neither bad nor good. It is unreal. And nothing more than that. It does not battle with the Son of God. It does not hurt Him. nor attack his peace. It has not changed creation, nor reduced eternal sinlessness to sin, and love to hate. What power can this self you made possess, when it would contradict the will of God? Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Over and over this must be repeated until it is accepted. It is true. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Nothing can touch it or change what God created as eternal. The self you made, evil and full of sin, is meaningless. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. And light and joy and peace abide in you. Back on Karate Chop. Our Father, bless our eyes today. We are your messengers, and we would look upon the glorious reflection of your love, which shines in everything. We live and move in you alone. We are not separate from your eternal life. On the top of your head, there is no death. No death of cats. No death of loved ones. No death of relationships. No death of our youth. No death of anything we love. There is no death, because death is not your will. And we abide where you have placed us, in the life we share with you and with all living things. To be like you and part of you forever. We accept your thoughts as ours, and our will is one with yours eternally. Now are we one with Him who is our source. I am not a body, I am free. For I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. The peace of God is everything I want. The peace of God is my one goal. The aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function in my life, while I abide where I am not at home. I am not a body, I am free. For I am still as God created me. Salvation of the world depends on me. I am entrusted with the gifts of God because I am His Son. And I would give His gifts where He intended them to be. I am not a body, I am free. For I am still as God created me. I bless the world because I bless myself. God's blessing shines upon me. From within my heart, where He abides. I need but turn to Him, and every sorrow melts away as I accept His boundless love for me. I am not a body, I am free. For I am still as God created me. The peace of God is shining in me now. I will be still, and let the earth be still along with me. And in that stillness, we will find the peace of God. It is within my heart, which witnesses to God Himself. I am not a body, I am free. For I am still as God created me. The past is over. It can touch me not. Until the past is over in my mind, the real world must escape my sight. For I am really looking nowhere, seeing what is not there. How can I then perceive the world forgiveness offers? This the past was made to hide. For this the world that can be looked on only now. It has no past. For what can be forgiven but the past? And if it is forgiven, it is gone. Father, let me not look upon a past that is not there. For you have offered me your own replacement. In a present world, the past has left untouched and free of sin. Here is the end of guilt. And here am I made ready for your final step. Shall I demand that you wait longer for your son to find the loveliness you plan to be the end of all his dreams and all his pain? Back on karate chop. My present happiness is all I see. Unless I look upon what is not there, my present happiness is all I see. Eyes that begin to open see at last. And I would have Christ's vision come to me this very day. What I perceive without God's own correction, for the sight I made, is frightening and painful to behold. Yet I would not allow my mind to be deceived by the belief. The dream I made is real an instant longer. This the day I seek my present happiness, and look on nothing else except the thing I seek. With this resolve I come to you, and ask your strength to hold me up today, while I but seek to do your will. You cannot fail to hear me, Father. What I ask have you already given me. And I am sure that I will see my happiness today. All right, take a deep breath. Ooh, I have a good feeling about this one. All right, so check in with your body, see what you're feeling, noticing, thoughts, beliefs, memories coming up. All of that is information from your subconscious mind about what needs to get cleared. So, if you have questions, please ask them at tapsmarter.com/forum. If you want to go deeper with what I teach, I have lots of amazing 30-day challenges at tapsmarter.com/store. And if you want to go really deep with what I teach, then long-term coaching with me, mentoring, is the way to go. tapsmarter.com/coaching. I'm not the cheapest coach around, but keep in mind that I teach financial abundance manifestation secrets that are not being taught anywhere else. And my mentoring client, who's been working with me for over a year, just had a $135,000 miracle, money showing up out of the blue, that paid for her entire year of coaching with me, which is pretty cool. Alright, so that's at tapsmarter.com/coaching. Alright, this is Erika Awakening, and I'll see you next time for day 11. Take care.